Yo, what's up, team? It is Monday, October 11th, and for us, this is the last day we have programmed Wadapalooza qualifiers. So we've been saving this event one for today. I know a lot of you guys have been dreading this one. It's physically and mentally a tough one. So we saved it for Monday. You guys should feel fresh today. Now, if you don't, we still have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to do qualifiers. So if you're sore going into this and you don't feel like you're 100%, you may just want to wait. You can do to the secondary condition piece, which is a run and a sled drag. You can just treat that as like a recovery piece and move this to tomorrow. You don't have to do it today. This is one that you really don't want to go into sore if you can help it. It's just a hard one to redo. So you want to make sure everything is lined up as perfect as possible on your first try on this one. So like I said, we do have, the deadline was moved till Thursday, so you do have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you do this one today, what we're recommending our athletes do is a cardio piece tomorrow on Tuesday, and then have Wednesday and Thursday to redo things if you need to, or if you want to. If there's a workout you really feel like you can improve, Wednesday and Thursday you have the opportunity to do that. But again, today's workout, don't go into it sore and just do it because it's on the program. If you're really sore and you're trying to qualify, move it till tomorrow. As far as the workout itself, guys, this is a repeat from a couple years back. It is 8 burpee box jump over, 8 hang power snatches, 8 thrusters. You have to do 4 rounds of that in 8 minutes. Then if you make it past that, 7 minutes. If you make it past that, 6. If you make it past that, 5. So there's a couple different ways to approach this, and I think the time cap kind of fools people. So 8 minutes is a long time. Most people know they can get out of that first round. So a lot of people are starting off and saying, I'm going to pace it. I'm going to go really slow so my heart rate's not too high, which can be it can be a very big mistake. Just the amount of volume and hinging that you're doing in this workout, I really don't think it matters if you go slow or push your pace a little bit. Your heart rate is going to go up. Your legs are going to be really fatigued. You're going to feel it no matter what. It's going to kind of suck either way, to be honest. And we see this mistake happen quite a bit in workouts like this. You start off a little too slow, and then when it's time to pick it up and sprint and move towards the end, it's just really hard to do that. It's really hard to find that gear if you haven't done it already in the workout. So, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should sprint out your first round, but I also don't think you should treat this like a slow first round and take your time with it. I think you really need to push a little bit, earn some rest, you know. Let your heart rate get high. If you can finish under 6 minutes on the first round, you're going to have time for it to come down a bit. Either way, the fatigue of the workout, the volume of the burpee box jump over snatches, thrusters is going to build up. So take advantage of that first round and buy yourself some extra time. I think a good goal for most people on this is to get out of the second round. If you're elite, you may want to push to get out of the third. It's going to be really hard, but I know there's people that are going to do it. But getting out of the second is a good goal for most people. It's a lot harder than it seems. I think a lot of people are underestimating this. As far as the movements themselves, some tips that just from watching a couple people do it that we recommend is realistically, this workout is about being able to push through that uncomfortable feeling and really grind out your reps towards the end, but you have to keep moving. These are not movements that you can pace per se. You can't really do slow thrusters. You can do slow burpee box jump overs, but they're not really less tiring than fast burpee box jump overs, or at least like a normal speed. They're just gonna waste time. Slow thrusters are just more time and attention. They don't really help anything. So what we recommend is you move at your consistent normal pace. So if you saw these movements in a 9-minute AMRAP, what's the pace you would move in? You're not changing anything. Same exact pace. Where you do slow yourself down is in transitions. So if you are worried about going too fast and getting your heart rate high, have someone count your transitions. You can take a 5 count between your burpee box jump overs and your hang power snatches. You can take a 5 count or a 6 count or whatever it is between your thrusters and going back to the box. Use that as a method of pacing yourself and slowing yourself down, as opposed to trying to do the movements themselves slower. If you try to do them slower, you're just going to burn out. It's going to end up being too much time and attention, and you're going to waste a lot of time. And when it comes time to go faster, you're not going to be able to find that gear. So warm up well, do your normal pace on these movements. Have someone count your rest periods, right? In the beginning, it's going to be more counting to make sure you're slowing down. In the end, it's going to be more counting to make sure you're continuing to move. But either way, have someone count. The one last thing I'd recommend is, before you start this workout, during your warm-ups, please get your heart rate high. Get on a bike, do some sprints, let your heart rate come down, then go into this workout. Don't let it spike for the first time in that first segment. That's not a good idea. All right, guys. Good luck.